We're not even 2 months into 2023, and Hogwarts Legacy is already shaping up to be one of the biggest games of the year, for better or worse. The wizarding world is packed with all kinds of secrets and mysteries, so allow me to play Professor and give y'all 107 lessons about the newest Harry Potter game, Revelio. This is 107 facts about Hogwarts Legacy. Number 1. Hogwarts Legacy was developed by the game studio Avalanche Software. Number 2. Before they ever touched anything having to do with Harry Potter, Avalanche Software actually used to be owned by Disney. They developed the 3 Disney Infinity games. You remember those, like, Skylanders-esque Toys to Life games? Number 3. Well, once those stopped selling so well, Disney closed Avalanche down in 2016. Not too much later though, Warner Brothers bought Avalanche and reopened the studio in 2017. Number 4. Sure enough, Hogwarts Legacy was published by Warner Brothers Games, specifically under their Portkey Games label. Number 5. Warner Brothers established Portkey Games in 2017 for the express purpose of publishing games within Harry Potter's wizarding world. Number 6. Before Hogwarts Legacy, Portkey Games published a handful of Harry Potter mobile titles, including a collaboration with Pokemon Go developer Niantic to make a similar styled game, but with Harry Potter characters. Number 7. Hogwarts Legacy is actually the first game that Avalanche has developed since they were first bought by Warner Brothers. Number 8. Once they were under the Warner umbrella, it didn't take long for them to jump back into action. Avalanche first started development on Hogwarts Legacy in 2018. Number 9. That same year, early footage of what would become Hogwarts Legacy was actually leaked. The footage came from a trailer shown at a survey event at a mall. Watching it now, you'll see some familiar features that made it into the final game, including character creation, spell dueling, and a few crafting elements. Number 10. After that, there was no new Hogwarts Legacy news until September of 2020. When the game was officially announced with a short trailer, courtesy of PlayStation. Number 11. To this day, that Hogwarts Legacy trailer is still the most watched game trailer on PlayStation's official YouTube channel. At time of writing, it's sitting at a staggering 32 million views. Number 12. The trailer didn't show us much, but the world got a better look at Hogwarts Legacy in March of 2022, when the game got its own extended gameplay feature in Sony's State of Play. Number 13. At the end of the gameplay feature, Hogwarts Legacy capped things off with a release date of later that year, holiday 2022. Of course, hindsight is 2020. We know that the game was ultimately delayed to early 2023. Number 15. Jumping into the game itself, don't expect to find all your favorite characters in Hogwarts Legacy. The story takes place in the late 1800s, well before the events of the Harry Potter books. Number 16. You play as a 5th-year transfer student to Hogwarts, so you're thrown into the fires of the wizarding world learning magic from scratch. Number 17. When making your character, you can choose between a witch or a wizard, with a selection of different ways to customize your character as you see fit. Number 18. It's got all the hallmarks of your typical character creator. You can adjust your skin tone, eye color, haircut, and also add stuff like scars. What's a Harry Potter game without scars, right? Number 19. Depending on which sex you choose, your witch or wizard will be voiced by Amelia Gething or Sebastian Croft, respectively. Number 20. Upon your first steps into Hogwarts, you're sent straight to the sorting hat in the main dining hall and sorted into one of the 4 Hogwarts houses: Gryffindor, Slytherin, Ravenclaw, or Hufflepuff. Number 21. The sorting hat will ask you a few questions, and depending on how you answer, the hat will pick a house for you. However, if you're adamant about being put in a certain house, then you'll have the opportunity to pick your own regardless of your answers. Not Slytherin, eh? Better be Gryffindor. Number 22. Don't sweat your house choice too much. The main differences come down to aesthetics. Your clothes will instantly be changed to match the color of your house, and you'll have exclusive access to your house's quarters. Number 23. Also, your house's common area will be added as a Floo Flame location. Floo Flames are Hogwarts Legacy's version of a fast travel mechanic. Number 24. Whichever common area you enter first will also determine which fellow students you will cross paths with. A number of them are key companions and have quests, but none are locked off depending on the house that you pick. All that your house choice affects is the order in which you meet them. Number 25. The biggest difference among house choices comes down to one specific main quest. It's the quest that leads up to meeting with Richard Jackdaw. Each house has their own specific quest for you to embark on. Number 26. If you pick Gryffindor, the quest will be the Hunt for the Missing Pages, where you team up with Nearly Headless Nick. Number 27. For Ravenclaws, they'll have to investigate the Owlery, Ollivander's heirloom. Number 28. If you're a Slytherin, you'll follow a series of clues and help out a house elf named Scrope in Scrope's Last Hope. He's actually Headmaster Black's house elf. Yes, like Sirius Black. He's his ancestor. Number 29. As for Hufflepuffs, they're tasked with assisting Eldritch Diggory in unraveling a murder mystery at Azkaban. Yes, like Cedric Diggory, his ancestor. Number 30. As I mentioned, you'll encounter key companions in Hogwarts Legacy, regardless of the house you pick. They will accompany you on quests, and each has a questline of their own. Number 31. You make friends with a Gryffindor named Natsai Onai. She's a powerful witch and a transfer student just like you. Her mother is actually the divination professor. Number 32. Your Slytherin buddy is Sebastian Sallow. You'll have your first duel with him, and he invites you into the Crossed Wand Dueling Club. Number 33. Stick with Sebastian, and his questline will eventually unlock the 3 unforgivable curses for you to use: Imperio, Crucio, and the ever-deadly Avada Kedavra. Number 34. In Hufflepuff, your friend is Poppy Sweeting. Like her name and house suggests, she's kind and mild-mannered, if not a little awkward. Number 35. Her specialty is caring for magical creatures, so make sure to bring her along when looking to make some new animal friends. Number 36. For Ravenclaw, there's Amit Thakar. He's super big into astronomy, and he's a key NPC for unlocking the astronomy tables. Number 37. However, Amit's not a true companion in the same sense that Natty, Sebastian, and Poppy are. He doesn't actually have his own questline, so minus points for Ravenclaw. Number 38. After you pick your house, you go through your first few classes, starting with spell dueling in the Defense Against the Dark Arts class, with Professor Dinah Hecat. Number 39. There are a total of 34 spells that you can learn in Hogwarts Legacy. Number 40. Some spells are considered essential and will be available at all times for purposes of story progression and world traversal. An important early example is Revelio, a spell that highlights treasures and interactive puzzles in your environment. Another essential is the basic cast that you learn during your first duel. Number 41. Essential spells aside, you can equip up to 16 other spells at one time, but you'll have to work your way up to that and only start out with 4. Number 42. While essential spells are a category all their own, other spells come in different categories depending on how you use them. Number 43. Utility spells are basic, helpful spells that can help you in the environment. You can use Reparo to fix broken objects, or Lumos to provide a light source in dark areas. Number 44. Control spells let you manipulate both objects and enemies. They're essentially debuffs. The first one you learn is Levioso, which allows you to lift enemies up into the air, leaving them defenseless. Number 45. Force spells are naturally more forceful than control spells. The first one you learn is Accio, allowing you to pull objects and enemies closer to you. Eventually, you'll learn a powerful force spell called Descendo that slams enemies into the ground. Number 46. Descendo will do serious damage, but it's more indirect than, say, damage spells. Like the name suggests, these are all about offense. An early example is Incendio, which allows you to attack enemies with fire from a short range. Number 47. As for the last 2 classes of spell, there are the unforgivable curses that I mentioned earlier, and 3 transfiguration spells that are only usable in the Room of Requirement. But I'm getting ahead of myself. Number 48. A number of spells can be upgraded into more powerful versions of themselves, each with different effects. For example, upgrading Revelio simply extends the spell's range, while upgrading Incendio creates a ring of fire around your character. Number 49. To unlock more spell slots, it's as simple as boosting them in your talent tree using talent points that you earn by leveling up. Number 50. Yes, Hogwarts Legacy is also an RPG. To unlock the talent tree in your field guide, you must first complete the main quest, Jackdaw's Rest. Number 51. From there, once you reach level 5, you'll be able to earn a talent point each time you level up. Number 52. For the record, if you want to upgrade your spell slots, it'll take 3 talent points to unlock the full 16 spell slots. Number 53. The talent tree has 5 different categories of skills to choose from: spells, dark arts, core skills, stealth, and a 5th category that's dedicated to the Room of Requirement. Number 54. Each category has 3 different tiers of skills, with the higher tiers requiring your character to be a certain level before you can select them. You know, classic RPG stuff. Number 55. In Hogwarts Legacy, 40 is the maximum level that your character can reach. So starting at level 5, you'll unlock a total of 36 talent points to use across your entire journey. There are 48 talent points to choose from, so you won't be able to have an all-powered god wizard that can do all that. You'll have to pick and choose which abilities to take. Number 56. Be warned though, before you start throwing talent points around, plan ahead. Choose your build and spend your points wisely. At the time of writing, there isn't any way to respec your character's talent points outside of loading earlier save files. Who knows if Avalanche will actually add a respec option, but for now, make sure you think things through. Number 57. As important as spells and talents are for a young witch or wizard, how you look is important too. You can change up the clothes that your character wears. Different clothing options include full body cloaks and robes, gloves, facial accessories like glasses, headwear like witch hats, and of course, scarves. Number 58. With certain cloaks and robes, you can even change them so you're wearing your hood over your head if you're going for a more brooding, edgy, Death Eater vibe for your character. Number 59. How you look is determined by all the gear that you pick up along your magical adventure throughout Hogwarts Legacy. The rarity of your gear is reflected by the classic color-based loot rating system. Number 60. From lowest to highest, gray gear is your standard common gear. Green gear is well appointed, blue gear is superb, purple gear is extraordinary, and orange gear is at the top of the pile in the legendary category. For the record, if you've played any game with a similar loot rarity system, you know that rarer gear does not always mean better. Number 61. Be careful about carrying too much gear though. You have a limited inventory space at the start of the game and it fills up faster than you might expect. When all of your gear slots are full, you won't be able to carry more until you clear some stuff out. Number 62. To upgrade your available gear slots, you have to complete Merlin trials, small puzzles you'll find dotted throughout the world of Hogwarts Legacy. There are 95 in total, so keep your eyes open to ease the headache of managing your inventory. Number 63. If you have a great piece of gear but don't like how it looks, Hogwarts Legacy has you covered. The game has a full transmog system you can use to look how you want without sacrificing strength. Number 64. Gear can also be upgraded and imbued with certain traits, further customizing each piece to your preferred playstyle. Pieces of gear can be upgraded up to 3 times. Number 65. Before you can do that though, you first have to unlock the Room of Requirement. It's a quest that you complete for Professor Weasley towards the end of the first act of the story. Number 66. From there, you'll need to unlock an item for the Room of Requirement called the Enchanted Loom. To unlock that, you'll need to complete a quest for the House Elf Deke called the Elf, the Knapsack, and the Loom. Number 67. The Room of Requirement is a whole game mode unto itself. Once you unlock it, you can customize the room Animal Crossing style with all kinds of furniture, lighting fixtures, and more to make the space your own. Number 68. To do so, you use the 3 spells that are exclusive to the Room of Requirement. These are the transfiguration spells that I mentioned earlier. Conjuration lets you summon and place new objects. Alteration lets you edit and move objects you've already placed. And Evanesco lets you delete objects from your room. Number 69. The Room of Requirement isn't just for looks though. It also lets you place workstations as you progress through the story, like the Enchanted Loom. You'll eventually also unlock a potion station, an herbology station, and an entire vivarium for animals. Number 70. The potion station lets you craft what else but potions. Hogwarts Legacy allows you to craft a number of different types of potions, each with varying effects and ingredient requirements. Number 71. The first 2 potions you can craft are Wiggenweld potions and Erderus potions. You can learn the recipes for these 2 potions by doing your due diligence, being a good student, and attending the potions class taught by Professor Sharp. Number 72. Wiggenweld potions are your standard healing potions. Use them when your health is running low. Meanwhile, Erderus potions turn your character to stone, increasing your defense and reducing damage from enemy attacks during battles. Number 73. For other potion recipes, such as an invisibility potion or a Maxima potion that increases your spell damage, you can purchase them at J. Pippin's Potion Shop in Hogsmeade. Number 74. Of course, you can't just pull potions out of thin air. You'll need ingredients first. That's where herbology comes in. Herbology is actually the class you'll take before potions class in the main progression of quests. Number 75. In the Room of Requirement, you can craft a station for potted plants so you can grow your own ingredients without having to go searching and gathering them in the world. You can always just buy your ingredients too. Number 76. Just like with the potion station, you can upgrade the size of your potting station by purchasing the bigger tables in the Spellcraft store in Hogsmeade. Number 77. If you want to cut out the whole potions process, Hogwarts Legacy even lets you weaponize some of the plants you grow. You can directly use plants like Chinese chomping cabbage, venomous tentacula, and the infamous screaming mandrakes in battle. Number 78. The third station in your room of requirement, the Vivarium, is a sanctuary for all the magical beasts you find and collect on your adventure. Number 79. You'll have to be patient to unlock this station. The Vivarium is only available about halfway through the campaign after you complete a quest called Percival Rackham's Trial. Number 80. With the Vivarium available, the next step will be to take Beast Class, where you learn how to feed and brush your beasts using a couple of utility spells. Number 81. By default, Varium only has one biome, and there's only room for 12 animals total. Even then, your starting biome is limited to only 4 species. Number 82. As you progress through the main story, you'll unlock new biomes for your Vivarium, including the coastal biome, the swamp biome, and the mountain biome. You'll also unlock the availability to breed the beasts too. Number 83. Though you start as a 5th year at Hogwarts, your character is new to the wizarding world. Thankfully, to help you along, Professor Weasley gives you a wizard's field guide. Number 84. Pages of the field guide will provide you with background lore and, more importantly, experience points. Everything you need to know can be found in there, eventually. All you have to do is find the pages as you explore the world of Hogwarts Legacy. Number 85. Altogether, there are more than 200 field guide pages for you to find. 150 of them are just in the wings and chambers of Hogwarts alone. Number 86. Some pages are sitting out in the open, but others are a little more hidden. Hogwarts Legacy has plenty of puzzles for you to encounter. For example, you'll find both door puzzles and painting puzzles. The painting puzzles will yield field guide pages, while the door puzzles will open to a randomized piece of loot. Number 87. There's plenty of space for you to explore in Hogwarts Legacy. The game is set in an open world after all. Number 88. There are 3 main areas for you to explore: the school itself, the nearby village of Hogsmeade, and the rest of the Highlands, with a large variety of areas. Number 89. You'll miss out on traversing the Highlands if you just use Floo Flames to get around. Hogwarts Legacy lets you fly around on a broom like any good witch or wizard should. Number 90. To unlock the broom, you have to finish the main quest, Jackdaw's Rest. From there, you'll have access to a flying class to teach you the ins, outs, ups, and downs of broom flying. Number 91. Still, don't expect just to get a broom for free. They don't give you a free car when you get your driver's license. After the lesson, you'll have to head to Hogsmeade and buy one from the now open Spintwitch's Sporting Needs. Number 92. With broom in hand, you'll now be able to take on a series of quests involving flying and racing. Completing this line of quests will let you upgrade your broomstick, for a fee of course. Number 93. Just don't hold your breath for Quidditch. Headmaster Black wasn't kidding when he said that Quidditch was cancelled that year. Hogwarts Legacy doesn't have any Quidditch mode at all. Still, in the big picture, a lack of Quidditch is hardly this game's first problem. Number 94. Alright, it's no surprise that Hogwarts Legacy is rife with controversy, so I'd be remiss if I didn't bring it up. Let's get the obvious out of the way. J.K. Rowling, the creator and author of the original Harry Potter series, has said a lot of heinous things about trans people over the last few years. Number 95. Because Hogwarts Legacy is based off the Harry Potter property, J.K. Rowling will receive an undisclosed amount of royalties from the game's sales. Number 96. In protest of Rowling's transphobia, there have been calls from allies and members of the trans community to boycott the game for as long as people knew that the game existed. Number 97. Although Rowling will receive royalties, Warner Brothers, Portkey, and Avalanche have all insisted that she had zero involvement in the game's development at all, not in the writing, the story, or anything. Number 98. On Hogwarts Legacy's official website in the FAQ section, all it says is that they collaborated closely with Rowling's team on all aspects of the game to ensure that it remains in line with the magical experiences fans expect. So maybe they consulted Rowling's team about certain lore aspects, but it seems that she herself was left out of the picture. Number 99. As far as trans representation goes, Hogwarts Legacy actually lets you create a trans character. You can craft a witch with all of the features of a wizard and vice versa. Number 100. Also, the game has a trans NPC, Serona Ryan. She's the owner of the 3 broomsticks in Hogsmeade and the first trans character in the history of Harry Potter's wizarding world. Number 101. However, Serona's inclusion was seen by many as a form of tokenism and was also met with criticism. Trans advocates argued that Hogwarts Legacy threw a trans character into the mix as a performative way of distancing the game from Rowling. Number 102. So after 2 different delays and years of anticipation, both positive and negative, Hogwarts Hogwarts Legacy released on February 10th, 2023 for PS5 and Xbox Series X/S. Number 103. The PS4 and Xbox One versions are due out sometime in April, and a Nintendo Switch port is scheduled to come out on July 25th. Number 104. Oh, and anyone who pre-ordered the Collector's Edition or Digital Deluxe Edition got to play the game 3 days early on February 7th. Number 105. During this early access period, Hogwarts Legacy peaked on Twitch at an astronomical 1.27 million viewers. Number 106. That means that Hogwarts Legacy beat out Cyberpunk 2077 as the most watched single-player game in Twitch's history, based on peak viewership numbers. Hopefully it was a little less glitchy as well when it came out. Number 107. Stories have been making the rounds of Twitch viewers bullying streamers for playing the game, voicing their disdain in protest and accusing streamers of enabling transphobia. Researching this, the main example that I could find of that was Girlfriend Review's stream, which seemed to be the focal point of this story. That said, I can't tell how widespread this bullying was and is, or even what was specifically said on the Girlfriend Review's stream to prompt them to take a break. Online harassment is never okay, and the socio-political implications of buying Hogwarts Legacy are worth examining, but it's a nuanced issue that, if you ask me, requires way more than 107 facts, let alone just one. Sorry to get heavy at the end there, all this controversy is the elephant in the room of requirement. I want to hear your thoughts about Hogwarts Legacy as long as you present them in a calm and reasonable manner. Are you playing Hogwarts Legacy? Cool. How do you like it? Are you boycotting Hogwarts Legacy? Cool. How do you feel about all this stuff? If you're not subscribed to the Leaderboard, uncool. You should really get on that. Thanks for watching though.